On this video, I am going to show you how fake plants and faux flowers can make your porch look beautiful all summer long and no maintenance. That's going to be the huge part. Hey y'all, I'm Kelley, and this is where cozy meets real life. Welcome to Kelley's Cozy Living. Now I have to say, I am thoroughly impressed. All of the flowers that I got are off of Amazon, and I will link everything in the description box below. These are really real looking, and I haven't even fluffed them or done anything to them, so I feel like once I do that, it is really gonna change it. I have all my flowers here that I've ordered, except I ordered 2 hanging baskets, but I don't know if I'm gonna use those flowers in the baskets or if I'm gonna incorporate it in my pots, because I didn't know how much I needed to order or anything. Thought this would be a great help for y'all to know how many I need and stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to put prices because prices change so much on Amazon, and they were all on sale when I bought them. But I normally, to put flowers in this area, I spend probably like $100 to $120. So even if these last like a few years, 1, I save time because I don't have to water them every day. And 2, I saved money because this was $200 and it normally would probably be $250 for 2 years. But I'm hoping I'm going to get more than 2 years out of them. Also, these are not in the sun all day. The ones on the porch are not in the sun hardly at all. And then these will only be in the sun until maybe lunchtime, and then it'll be gone. But my plan is in the fall, I'm gonna pull all these out, put them up in our shop, and then put in fall colored ones. That way they're not out here all year long. You can also, I've seen people, you can buy UV spray. Even though these are UV protected, you can buy UV spray that will help them be more protected. Just looking at these, aren't they just beautiful? They look like real. And I haven't like fluffed them or twisted them or did anything really yet, but I'm very impressed with them. To make them help look even more real, I have dirt and stuff in my pots, so that way I can just stick these into the dirt and they look like they're growing out of the dirt. All right, let me get started. I'm gonna do the pots on the porch first and then do the pots out here next. And another thing that's gonna help them not look fake, and this is hard for me because I am a symmetrical person, you want it really random because real flowers are somewhat random. So these are all the colors I got. I got a couple of shades of pink, then this is kind of like a reddy pink, I guess, a purple, and then this light pink, yellow, and white. And I wanted to mix them up so that way they just look like a bunch of wildflowers are growing in my pots. So I split them up just so that I have the same amount of flowers in each. I split up, I had like 3 of these, and I just kind of laid them out so that way I didn't start putting them in there and then end up running out for one or the other. And what I'm doing is I am pulling them apart like this and spreading them out, which they look sparse, but once I put all the colors in, it will definitely help fill it in. And when I put them in here, I press it down in the dirt, and then I like mix and move this around so that they're kind of like spread out so they look like they're growing in all different directions. So I ended up putting 2 stems of each color in them, and they are pretty full. I could totally stop here. I do have some extra ones that I'm gonna hold off on because I really feel like some of the basket ones, I may take some of those and put them in there, or I might take some of these flowers and add them into these. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on these front planters, and then I will finish up what I have extra of the other flowers and try to decide. It looks real. I am like 100%. I was so worried that this was going to be fake. I feel like I researched, looked through all the reviews and found the ones that I think are the best. Now, these big ones, they are expensive, or more expensive, but they're in like pots with the little thing. So I'm just going to take my trowel and hollow me out a hole to put these down in. So that was just like I was planting a plant. I ended up, for these planters, I ended up going with the faux monkey grass. So you can pull these out, and you can scoop this up and give them some random looks and give it a little more height. Whoops, I just popped that off, didn't I? These are hard to slide up. These have got like a couple of different things. So you can kind of move them around and adjust them. And I feel like rather than keeping them just plain, some of them I'll leave the other way, but then you want to move some around so that way it looks more real. And I have 36 stems of these, so the wind is horrible today, so I hope you can hear me. I have 36 of these, so I'm hoping that I'll have a few extra that I can put in my boxes up there as well. Now, I have to be honest, if you wouldn't want to just do the monkey grass in something, it doesn't fill in and look quite as real, but once you put the flowers into it, it really changes it. It makes it look a lot more real. The only thing that I feel like I need to order, and I may order some, is some like trailing flowers that I could put that would kind of come down to look like they're overflowing these pots. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this other one real quick. I put these up in the petunia baskets up there, and this made it look fake to me. I don't know why, but these look great down here, but up there, mixing them in, it looked fake. I didn't like it. Let me know down in the comment if you liked it with the little bit of that white in there, or if you like them with just all the flowers. I have the baskets coming in, and I think I'm gonna order just a few more flowers, and then when I finish all this up, we will sit down and have a talk. All right, so here we are a few days later. I have my mic now. I hope the other day you could hear me. I've decided to add a mic in just to make it easier to hear me, because I record and I feel sometimes like I'm screaming. So hopefully I don't scream now since I have this mic. So it's been a few days later, and I know you're probably thinking, no, it doesn't look like a few days because you're in sweatpants, sweatshirt, and it's cold outside. But 2 days ago, it was 80 something degrees and I was in shorts and a tank top. And then today it is 58, 59 degrees. Welcome to Alabama. We can have winter one day, it's summer the next, and then spring, all in a row. So the baskets that I had ordered, they came in and they are plastic. I mean, like, I don't even feel like they look real. Nothing like what the flowers do. And I was not happy about these. So I am gonna return these. I don't know. They look a little better outside, but inside, they had like a shiny tint, and I feel like if the sun was out, it would have that shiny tint. and it just doesn't look right. Now, I did end up ordering, after I did these and I was still waiting on those, I ended up ordering these flowers, which the greenery is plastic, but it doesn't, because of the variations and stuff of it, I feel like it doesn't look as fake as the other one that I just showed you. And I really like how these turned out. And the flowers on this are actually like felt, I mean, not felt, felt's the wrong word, fabric. They're more like a fabric flower, so I think it makes them look way more real. When I was looking and researching, and I didn't order them, I probably should have, the brand of flowers that I have over here, they had flowers. But you got 2 of these for $24. And I just felt like that was expensive. These here, and I think they look good, they were $9.99 for 2. And I hate saying prices, but I feel like these look great. And I think these are gonna be the perfect addition to my flower pots and planters that I want, because I wanted it. The only thing that I felt like these were lacking was the hanging over effect. Like, you know, they've grown and they're kind of hanging down, because these are all so perky and standing up. So I'm gonna add this real quick to these, and then I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. Now I am doing these just like I did the flowers. I am weaving them inside here so that you cannot tell where the actual bush is. And then I just get this one out of the way. And then I just am draping them down so that you can kind of see like they're cascading over the side. But those same flowers are up in the top because I'm weaving them in. All right, so I am so impressed how just doing those little hanging flowers really changed how these pots look. It really took it to that next level. Thoroughly impressed how these flowers turned out, and I will for sure be doing this from now on, especially out here. And we are fixing to have to, our pool is old, and they are fixing to rip the pool out, and they're gonna put in a new coping. We're gonna add steps because our pool has just ladders going in and out, which with our granddaughters, that's hard for them to get in and out. And eventually it's gonna be hard for us to get in and out. So we are adding steps. And then the edging is gonna all be travertine tile. And I'm gonna video all that so that if some of you have been wanting to change out or do your pool and make it look like a totally different pool, I'm gonna record that for you. So if that's something that you like, please hit that subscribe button. And that way you'll be notified when I upload a new video about that. I will leave links to everything in the description box below. These are Amazon associate links, so it helps me make more content like this if you purchase through those links. And if you want to, you can scan this QR code and it will take you to the flower section or the outdoor section, and it will show you all the flowers that I've purchased. And I will put on the screen like how many of each I ordered of what, just so that you know if you've got baskets and stuff like these, that you'll know how they are. If you like also these solar lights that I have out here, that was a sponsored video on my other channel, but I would totally recommend them. I love them. I liked them so much, I bought extra after that video to finish up everything. They look so real, and I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs barking across the street. Maybe you can't because of the mic, but we'll see. But these, they look, I mean, they're real glass. This part is plastic, but this is real glass. They charge up all day long. And when I get up in the mornings, usually around 4:30 or so, they still have like a dull glow to them. So they last a good long time. I'll leave these. They'll be linked in the description box below too. I am very impressed with these solar lights. Well, I hope this video helped you decide whether or not you wanted to have faux or real flowers. Till next time, like and subscribe.